In today's pursuit of success, we often attribute it to factors like intelligence quotient. However, Angela Lee Duckworth's groundbreaking research challenges this notion. In her inspiring speech, Duckworth explores the concept of grit and how this surpasses IQ as a predictor of success. In this video, let's delve into the world of grit and discover how it can empower us to achieve our goals. Let me take you back to a time when I was faced with a challenge that seemed about as pleasant as eating a plateful of Brussels sprouts. Picture me, determined and focused, with a sprinkle of stubbornness for good measure. I had set my sights on a seemingly insurmountable goal, like conquering Mount Everest with a pair of slippers. But did I back down? Did I throw in the towel and settle for a life of mediocrity, binging on Netflix and drowning my sorrows in a tub of ice cream? Absolutely not. I channeled my inner superhero, cape and all, and embraced the power of grit. Grit, my friend, is like that persistent itch you can't ignore. It's that fire in your belly that keeps you going when every bone in your body is begging for mercy. It's the superhero cape that makes you believe you can conquer anything, even if you trip over your own shoelaces along the way. The misconception of IQ. In the wacky world of success, we've always treated IQ like the ultimate golden ticket. You know, that one number that supposedly holds the key to the kingdom of accomplishment. But hold your horses. Angela Lee Duckworth, the research rebel, has thrown a monkey wrench into this IQ obsession. According to Duckworth's mind-blowing discoveries, having a high IQ doesn't necessarily translate into being a success story. Nope, not even close. Turns out, even brain hacks can stumble when it comes to sticking to their goal and showing that good old perseverance. Who would have thunk it? So my apologies, Mr. Einstein, but your genius alone won't guarantee you a one-way ticket to triumph. It's like expecting a cheetah to win a marathon just because it's speedy. Sure, IQ can give you a head start, but it's the gritty folks who keep chugging along, mile after mile when the going gets tough. So let's not put all our hopes in the IQ basket. We need that extra dose of gumption, that unwavering determination to push through challenges and show the world what we're made of. Next time you meet a brainy prodigy who can recite the periodic table backward but can stick to a commitment for more than 5 minutes, just remember Duckworth's research. IQ might be impressive, but without the tenacity to see things through, they might end up as the world's smartest underachievers. It's time to celebrate grit and give it the high five it deserves. Grit, my friend, is like the secret sauce of success, according to Angela Lee Duckworth. It's all about having a fiery passion and the ability to stick with your goals for the long haul. Think of it as having the stamina of a marathon runner, not a sprinter. Life can be a wild race, and grit is what keeps us going, even when we feel like collapsing in the heat on the side of the track. You're chasing after your dreams and they're like that tempting ice cream truck on a scorching summer day. Grit is what keeps you relentlessly pursuing that truck, even when your legs feel like jelly and your lungs are begging for mercy. It's that unwavering determination that tells you to keep going, no matter how long it takes to catch up and enjoy that sweet reward. Grit isn't just a fleeting burst of motivation, it's a long-term commitment. It's like a romantic relationship, but instead of cuddles and candlelit dinners, you're snuggling up with your goals and working your butt off to make them a reality. It's waking up every morning, knowing that you've got a date with destiny and refusing to bail out, even when things get tough. Sure, life throws hurdles and roadblocks our way, but with grit, we become unstoppable. It's like having a superpower that keeps us going no matter how many times we stumble and faceplant. Grit is what separates the winners from the quitters, the champions from the couch potatoes who were content with potato chips and Netflix marathons. The impact of grit. Duckworth's studies have taken her to some interesting places, like West Point Military Academy, where she probably encountered a lot of tough kids trying to tough it out. And let's not forget a national spelling bee, where the pressure is on to spell those ridiculously difficult words while trying not to faint on stage. But it's not just these high-profile events where grit matters. Even in Chicago public schools, where the city's famous deep dish pizza might tempt students to dish their textbooks, Duckworth found that grit played a vital role in success. Think about it. When the going gets tough, the tough get gritty. Grit becomes like a secret weapon for those who face challenging circumstances or at risk of giving up. It's like having a superpower that helps you push through the rough patches and come out on top. So if you ever find yourself in a spelling bee or battling through a math class in Chicago, make sure you bring your grit game because it might just be the secret ingredient for success. But seriously, Duckworth's research highlights that regardless of the context, individuals with higher levels of grit are more likely to succeed. It's that determination that separates the winners from the quitters. So embrace your inner grit because when life throws challenges your way, you will be ready to tackle them head on and emerge victorious. Building grit. Alright. So we all know that building grit isn't exactly like baking a cake with a foolproof recipe. It's more like trying to assemble a piece of furniture from IKEA without the instruction manual. It can be a bit puzzling at times, but don't worry, we'll figure it out. One promising strategy in our quest for grit is this thing called a growth mindset. Imagine it as a magical potion that transforms your mindset from "I can't do this" to "I can't do this yet, but I'll get there." It's like telling yourself, "Hey failure, you ain't got nothing on me. I'm just getting started." See, the growth mindset is all about embracing the idea that your abilities aren't set in stone. You have the power to improve through hard work and determination. It's like upgrading your brain software to the latest version and unlocking your hidden potential. No need to fear failure anymore because you know it's just a temporary setback, not a life sentence. The road ahead. Now that we're venturing into the world of grit, we need to remember that it's like being in a never-ending science experiment. Duckworth admits that there's no GPS guiding us with a definitive roadmap on how to build grit. But hey, that just means that we have the freedom to get creative and come up with our own brilliant ideas. And here's the best part. Failure is our trusty sidekick on this gritty adventure. Yup, you heard it right. Failure is like that annoying sibling who always seems to tag along. But guess what? Embracing failure is the secret ingredient to growing grittier. It's like going to a buffet and trying different dishes. Some might be a disaster. I'm looking at you, experimental sushi. But others might turn out to be unexpectedly delicious. The key is to learn from our mistakes, dust ourselves off, and come back stronger than ever. Think of it as being open to new approaches. We're not sticking to the same old stale methods. We are ready to shake things up like a funky dance move on the dance floor. We're willing to explore uncharted territory, take risks, and challenge the status quo. It's like being an inventor in a quirky laboratory, mixing up crazy concoctions until we discover the perfect formula for building grit. In a world fixated on intelligence as the key to success, Duckworth's research reminds us the power of grit. By cultivating passion, perseverance, and a growth mindset, we can transcend the limitations of IQ and unlock our true potential. Let us embark on this journey, embracing the challenges and setbacks, and emerge stronger, more resilient, and truly gritty in our pursuit of success. Now a quick question to you, our dear viewers. What do you feel when you accomplish something after constant failures? Let us know down in the comments. If you are new here, hello and welcome to Motivation Matters Most. Here in this channel, we talk about self-improvement and motivation with different stories to go along with it in order for you to find success in life. If this is something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you can be updated on our next upload. And remember, your dream is the most beautiful thing you own. Don't let anyone steal it from you. See you!